evening and welcome to the Schuman Show! Well, that was a dark beginning, wasn't it? But not quite as dark as reality, really. It was darker than Game of Thrones Season 8. We really are in the darkest timeline. And look, I'm going to be honest with you. We would much rather joke instead of Nazis about something like the ESC, but, you know, it's our job to make jokes about the things that make us want to cry, or, in my case, eat. Copiously, compulsively, all the time. No, it's become really, really bad. I've started associating watching the news with comfort eating. So I have begun intermittent fasting. I don't watch the news for half the day. Then I binge watch all afternoon. And just when I'm about to be plunged into an existential crisis, I eat a tub of ice cream. But enough about my coping mechanisms. Let's get into it. The Trump presidency is here. And yeah, yay. I know. But guys, I mean, considering the jokes he's making about Canada becoming the 51st state, I mean, I hope he's joking, and acquiring Gaza and Greenland and Panama, I mean, I think that we're getting off quite lightly with a few tariffs, really. Of course, in this Trump 2.0 reboot, we have a new villain in the form of Elon Musk. Seen here pretending to know how to do manual labor. Of course, destroying America's government is not enough for Elon. He wants to get involved in European politics too. But unfortunately for him, he discovered that political interference in Germany only happens by fax. Friedrich Merz is the new Chancellor of Germany, and we are expecting him to form a grand coalition, although really the name should be it could have been worse coalition. And he looks ecstatic about it. It is, of course, this week also the third anniversary since the invasion of Ukraine. And Trump famously said that Ukraine shouldn't have started the war with Russia. When told that Russia actually started it, he replied, well, perhaps Ukraine shouldn't have been wearing such a short skirt. Of course, many European leaders went to Kyiv to show their support and solidarity, and we sent our secret weapon to the White House. Yes, Emmanuel Macron, seen here trying to protect his Tour Eiffel. Strategic autonomy, 1 point. Macron used a combination of flattery, gentle pushback, and some very light fact-checking to bring Trump on side, or as we would call here in the bubble, a stakeholder consultation. Unfortunately, both Macron and Keir Starmer's efforts have not been enough to really bring the US on side when it comes to Ukraine. We have witnessed Trump call Zelenskyy a dictator, or even worse, a modestly successful comedian, which we, as modestly successful comedians, take offense to. And yesterday, in the Oval Office, Zelenskyy had the comedian's worst nightmare, a bunch of drunk hecklers who wouldn't shut up. Yeah. Although in this case, he couldn't say anything because they have the nuclear codes. Still, we saw a lot of European leaders show their unified support, with Kaja Kallas leading the way and proclaiming that the free world needs a new leader and that Europe should step up. And I agree, don't you? Yes, yes. Let's get some action going, okay? Let's end unanimity. Finally issue joint debt. Let's stop watering down the Green Deal, please. Woo, okay, a few woos for the Green Deal. Let's give Ukraine the support it needs. Let's finally implement daylight savings time. And for the love of God, let us fix the goddamn Schuman roundabout, please. It's about time. Wait, why are you bringing the ice cream?
Well, we just have some. That's a lot of stuff to do.
Yeah, but they're moving.
Yeah, but they need, like, you know, the impact assessment. And, yeah, it's complicated.
Yeah, but after the impact assessment, maybe they'll just all finally realize that we... Oh.
Okay, fine. We have a government in Belgium, that's quite nice.
We have a government in Belgium?
Yeah, yeah.
Who's leading Belgium?
Bart de Wever.
Is there anything we can look forward to?
The rest of the ice cream. It's fine. If the Schuman Show will be here, so it will be fun. Yeah.
I guess. And Eurovision, we feel good.
Yeah, Eurovision's coming. Yeah, we watched the Eurovision. Everything's gonna be fine.
Everything's gonna be fine.
You should probably finish the monologue though.
Enjoy the Schuman Show, everybody.